Hey, you guys, your favorite little keto goofball here, and today is day 1225 of my ketogenic journey. This road is just longer every day, don't it? Anyway, guys and dolls, I'm going to show you what I ate yesterday. I'll be right back with a chit-chat and a weigh-in, and I've decided to go back to the original music since everybody loved it so much and stop just doing it on Mondays. Why not, right? Anyway, guys and dolls, don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and ring that bell. Everything you haven't done yet that helps this channel grow, helps me get my message out there. And a lot of y'all say I should have more subscribers, but I need y'all to, get me out there into the internet sphere. So now let me shut up. It's time to rant, rave, and misbehave, Keto Diamond style. Broke my fast with a couple pinches of shredded cheese while this was cooking. But what I have here is beef, mayonnaise, mustard, a little bit of ketchup, and some pork skins, and a little bit of shredded cheese. I was almost out, so I just had like maybe maybe a fourth of a serving. I don't really know, but there's just a little bit of cheese in here. And this bowl was already used by Corey. That's why it looks so grody, because it was mixed up twice in here. But if you're new to keto, you might want to consider getting a small kitchen scale, measuring your food and weighing it. That way you can, track it accurately. I've been doing keto for so long, I don't really have to weigh and measure anymore. I kind of know roundabout what I've got here, and I'm not too worried about the specific details, but you might want to consider that if you're new. Guys, so on our way to, while we were at Walmart, hubby got him some potato wedges. I actually ended up getting 4 ranch wings, which I should not have done, but I did. And later in the evening, I had 2 cauliflower cheesy bread, real good, I guess, sausage, egg, and cheese biscuits, and a serving of the sugar-free, dairy-free, so delicious ice cream. Also drinking quite a bit of coffee, both regular and decaf, throughout the day. I was going to do this video outside, but that sunshine had me looking all kinds of my age, and I'd rather not. And it was a little breezy, so I knew that was going to mess with the camera just a little bit. So, y'all, it has been a fuggy last 24 hours. Now, I ate pretty well, except for one of my Achilles heels. This one item I try to pretend is keto-friendly because it is really, really low carb. But it almost always messes with me and causes water weight. Almost always. And something really got me good yesterday, although you saw and was told what I ate. Why can I not walk by that Walmart deli without getting those dang ranch wings? I always try to fool myself. Well, maybe if I just have 2 or 3. Well, I need 3 of them, please. Oh, you know what? Give me that fat one back there in the corner, too. Why? Most things I have no trouble whatsoever staying the hell away from. Most things. Not all things. But my water weight is fluctuating so much, it's driving me crazy. Okay, so here's the thing. I don't really care until I step on the scale. And I'm like, that's not what I was hoping for, because I woke up this morning with hiccups. Sorry. Feeling all slim and trim, thinking, oh, the scale's going to be good to me today. Stepped on it. I was like, I hate you, you dirty lying rat. I'm not joking. I talk to that scale all the time. I tell it to be nice to me. I tell it it's lying. I tell it, well, damn, that looks good today. I like you. I told y'all I'm crazy. I don't know what you want from me. But, so, yeah, I stepped on it this morning feeling slim and trim. And was like, that can't be right. But I didn't record it. Why? Because I left my phone in the other room, and I was in a hurry to put my clothes on because it was cold. Now, I went and stepped on the scale, and I put my clothes on, but I don't have a recording for you today, but I went up, so you don't really need to see the scale go, whoop, do you? So yesterday, I think I weighed in at 161.4 or 6. I'm not even sure. And today, I stepped on it 163.8. It couldn't have been that much. Now, maybe it was because it was coupled with, okay, yeah, probably. So I had the ranch wings. Look, everything in that Walmart deli, I don't care how clean it looks. I don't care if it's a rotisserie chicken, has maltodextrin and dextrose in it. Everything. It just does. It's annoying, but it does. And sometimes those things mess with me more than other days. So, I mean, I'm up like 2.2, 2.3, 2.2 to 2.4 pounds. Sometimes water weight is a nightmare. So what I'm going to do until Christmas Day, I'm coming off. I'm going to have me a day with my family as a feast day. Don't recommend that for everybody. Let's go ahead and be very clear about that. Some people, it's just not meant for you to come off at all. Corey, when she came off for Thanksgiving, struggled for about, 5-6 days on and off. So it's not for everybody, especially if you don't have any backup there. If there's nobody there encouraging you and pushing you along, and you know yourself and you know your body, and you know that you can't stand on that scale the next morning and face it, then it's not for you, okay? Cheat days, feast days, all these days, they're not going to work out for you and your body. If you're new to keto, hold as strong and hold as tight as you can. But if you do mess up, if you do, and everybody will at some point most likely, make your next meal keto. Keep pushing. Now that brings me to another point, because today as I was filming my quarantine tag, which you guys will see probably later today or tomorrow, Michelle sent me a message and said, hey, you need to come over to Keto Chaos's video. She's live. She just shouted you out and stuff, and you should check it out. So I went over there and I watched, and a lot of people are just starting keto. Black Beauty, if you've joined us, hello, how are you doing? Stick around, and you can always ask me any question, or you can send me an email. I help everybody every day for free. I don't mind these emails whatsoever. It is fulfilling and joyous in my life to be able to help other people, because this has really, really changed my life. But it reminds me that there's so many questions out there that new ketoers will have, especially people who are just starting, just heard about it. Make your next meal keto and stick with the basics: meat, cheese, eggs, green leafy vegetables. Some of these things will not work for everybody. Me personally, vegetables mess with me. Things with too much milk content, like certain cheeses, mess with me. Forgive me. But if you need a full foods list over on KetoDiamond.com, full foods list, free of charge, nothing over there costs you anything except for products if you choose to order one that you don't need, okay? And that brings me to another point, y'all. There is a company out there called Diamond Keto that sells some kind of damn supplement that apparently doesn't work. And apparently they're very hard to get a hold of, because when people Google Diamond Keto, it comes up to Keto Diamond. And I get these emails of angry people who want their money back. And I'm like, I don't sell anything. I do everything for free. Come over and watch my channel. Did you find me from that supplement? I'm just curious. I'm sure I've got some people over here, because I tell them, you know, that has nothing to do with me. I am not associated, affiliated. I don't believe in supplements. I don't think you need supplements. The only time a ketone supplement I think would come in handy is when you're first starting keto, you're trying to get into ketosis, or if you've kicked yourself and you feel terrible, that might kind of alleviate some of the side effects until you can naturally get back into ketosis on your own. Keto is a natural body state. You can't really mimic that by eating carbs and taking ketones. You have to lower your carbs, raise your protein to a healthy level. By the way, somebody asked me about the hair thing again, and this is going to be a frequent question because people are starting every day, and people run into this every day. If your hair starts to fall out on keto, it is as simple as making sure there's enough protein in your body to function all your body's needs. Your organs need protein. Your skin needs protein. Your hair and your nails need protein. If you're not eating the right amount, your hair is the first thing to go. Why? Because you don't need your hair, and your body allocates the protein you are eating to all the stuff you need it for. Okay, so it's as simple as making sure you get enough protein. I've looked up enough macros to know that just about okay, I've never seen anybody who needed less than 80 grams of protein. I've never seen anybody who needs more than 120 grams of protein. So stick your protein between that 80 grams and that 120 grams, depending on how tall you are and how active you are. A little short person like me, I could probably get by just fine with 80 grams. But I try to stay between 90 and 100 grams of protein because I find I like my hair. When it all fell out, I was scared, I was nervous, but I was still doing keto. I wasn't going to quit because it was healing my body. But the lack of protein was very unhealthy for my body. So yes, protein, 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 protein. Can't say that enough. It's important. You need protein to live. You need fat to live. You don't need carbohydrates to live, okay? Protein you do need. Now, there are some people who struggle with proteins because it messes with their body and it causes blood glucose spikes, but you still need that protein. Find a way to get it that's keto healthy, keto friendly if you need to, but you still need protein. I recommend meats, chicken thighs, chicken breasts. You know, chicken is a great source of protein that's not super high in fat. So depending on what you're doing with your fats, people do need to eat fat. I will say this, you do need to eat fat. Even though you have a ton of body fat, you still need to eat fat because you need the vitamins and the minerals and different things that come from the food fats that your body cannot recycle out of your body fat. So you do need to eat some fats. How much is up to you. Look up your macros or contact me through my email and I'll help you get your macros for weight loss and maintenance and everything. So I will help you. Just let me know where you're at. If you email me for your macros, I need to know your weight, your age, your height, how active you are, and we will go from there. Okay. Sorry, y'all. But when I'm reading comments and they're from people that are just starting out, it takes me back to those days when all I really needed to know, how many carbohydrates can I have? What is keto? How does it work? And by the way, the answer to that is varies per person. 30 grams or lower, 20 grams or lower. I try to keep mine under 20 grams or lower. I try to stick to total carbs. I don't always do it. And so if you're watching me and I show you what I eat, understand that I'm trying to find the best things that work for my body. It is an endless science experiment. It really is. Will this work? No. Will this work? Hey. Will this work? Hell no. Gain 5 pounds. So, and that's it too. And somebody asked, you know, when do you need to check for your ketones? And I've had this email, plus I saw it in the comment section. You don't even have to check for ketones. If you start keto and you start to feel really good after 1 to 3 weeks, if you start to drop a little bit of weight after 1 to 3 weeks, you're in ketosis and you're doing fine. Now, you can check using the cheap little urine strips at Walmart, but they could disappoint you and depress you. If you pee on one and it shows you're not in ketosis, I've had it happen to me where I felt like I wasn't doing right. Why bother? So, and they only work for so long for most people. For most people, 1 to 2 months, 3 months is all you're going to get out of those urine strips before they stop reading correctly. So you take those with a grain of salt. When you're first starting out, if they turn pink, you've done it. That's where you need to be. Pink and beyond, you're good. If it stays dark purple for too long, you should look into the fact that you might be in starvation ketosis or you may be dehydrated. So that dark purple is good and it's not necessarily good. You know what I mean? So you need to kind of monitor your own body. And I'm sorry because I know some of you have been here for so long. You're like, girl, we know all this crap. But not everybody does. And we have new people joining in every day, new people Googling keto or thinking about the Diamond Keto supplements and finding Keto Diamond. So you don't need a supplement. It's as simple as meat, cheese, eggs, green leafy vegetables, and haul ass. I think I've been talking long enough. I'm going to go ahead and save the rest of this segment for Karina to weigh in, my daughter. And I've got some other videos coming up and planned that are not necessarily keto videos, but you guys should enjoy them. If you don't, my bad. I'm not a mind reader. Oh, by the way, Janelle and her husband and their children are coming to meet me probably Saturday from Michigan for her birthday as a birthday treat. And I got to tell you guys, and it it's kind of nerve-wracking for me because you ever heard that old saying, don't meet the people you love because they'll disappoint you? What if I disappoint somebody? I'm like I am right here on camera. This is me. I'm goofy as all hell. But in person, I have no filter. I don't have to worry about being demonetized in person. And I talk smack all day, every day. And I'm like, I gotta be careful what I say, how I act, what I do. And I was like, but I can't because I get in front of preachers and I cuss and they tell me off for it. So, they will be at like our family reunion and I'll say something and one of my aunts will, Joni, what? Don't say that. I'm looking at everybody. What did I say? Because I didn't hear it. It just slid out of my mouth. But that's my rearing. That's how I was raised. We talk smack. We're goofy. We can change your tire. So yeah, that is a little nervous for me. I'm glad to get to meet her and her family, but I'm just like, I don't want to like be hated by somebody who used to love me. You ever have that? Has that ever happened to you? So it's like scary and fun all at one time. I don't know. Okay. Next segment's Corey. So here's Karina. Before we get started, I want to tell you guys to check to make sure you're still subscribed. I went looking earlier, and some of the people I've been subscribed to for years, I have been unsubscribed from. YouTube sometimes gets into some trickery there. So check and like.
Okay.
So here's Corey.
So today I weighed in at 298.8, which is 1 pound up from yesterday, and I believe it is the ketchup I've been using, because I haven't done anything else. Nothing that would bother me like that.
Yeah. So she had the meat that I had yesterday, but she had a ketchup to hers.
And it wasn't like the normal
Come
organic.
to think of it, I had a couple bites of yours.
And you had a problem today?
Yeah, I went up like 2-point-some pounds.
Really?
Yeah, but
I
also
told you
had.
You shouldn't though when you were doing it. You were like, oh, a few bites probably won't be that.
Yeah, but I also had a couple ranch wings.
So probably all that together.
Yeah, I forgot about that until just now. She made her bowl and set it beside me, and I just took a couple bites out of it. Because technically it's keto friendly, but not really.
That specific ketchup is not good. I can have the natural organic ketchup. Yeah, I got a bottle of organic ketchup in the room, but I keep that hidden because they don't stay out of ketchup.
She puts ketchup on her ketchup, like I put hot sauce on my hot sauce. So yeah, there's certain things we know here that are triggers for us. Ketchup, of course, is always yummy, and everybody gets into the ketchup. Now, some of you can do the sugar-free, but we can't. Well, I can't because of the sucralose in it. But we can do like organic, where it's got less actual sugar or no added sugar. So that's not so bad. But yeah, the stuff we got the other day is just, it was $1 stuff. I got it for my husband and grandson for their French fries.
And I just was like, normally I can, but I guess this time around it's like, nah, lady, you can't do what you think you can.
Yeah, well, you had it for two different meals. Like, you had 2 different bowls of that stuff, so that could have caused some issue.
Yeah.
We're going to have to tighten it up. By the way, hold on. Push the button and answer the phone. By the way, come January 1st, I'm starting a challenge. I'm going to release a video on the challenge. If you're interested in a weight loss challenge from January 1st to February 1st, make sure you check that video out. YouTubers and subscribers. So, anything else you want to talk about?
What kind of challenge?
A weight loss challenge.
I know, but like how many pounds?
Yeah, to see who can lose the most weight. Might do something about with per body weight or something like that. I don't know. But I want to just a challenge, because I think I do really well with challenges. And it's not necessarily about beating each other. It's about challenging on ourselves and doing the best we can do. And, I just want to do a little something with that. Mm-hmm. So I'm going to come up with the details and hone in on it. Raspberries. Yeah, I love you so much. Don't eat my, she's eating my other phone. Anyway, if you guys need help, I'm always here for you. My contact information is below. If you'd like to chat with me about anything, just shout. And, well, golly. There are ways to support the channel in the description below, and you can also find some great products that you don't need, but you might want, and if you want them, you might well save some percentages off, like 15% on the Keto Mojo, and 20% off various products, 50% off Shashka bracelets. Much love, many prayers.
Bye.